The results are in. 6 months free to play gameplay. Is this game free to play friendly? You tell me, man. You tell me. I'm going to show you what my evidence is. I'm going to show you what we've been able to accomplish. Bro, can't believe we've been doing it this long, but check this out. Check it out. So as you can see, here's the new warriors. We got them all up to level 75. We got Gwenpool unlocked. We got Firestar unlocked. And we were able to go ahead and bring up the other 3 members. So really, really anxious to see how this performs. I can use them in Crucible, obviously. We can use them in War. They're a strong offensive team. My guy, things are going well. As you can clearly see from the time of this recording, we got 180 days in. That is 6 months, fam. 6 months. So again, we're pushing back. People say you can't play this game free to play. Bro, we're doing it. We're doing it. Not only can you do it, you can build a nice roster to get you off to a great start in the late game to be able to participate in all the game modes, man. I'm doing it, so you can do it too. As you can see plainly, we are at Commander level 78. That is up from level 72 for our last check-in. So as you can see, our total collection power there, 3.7 million. So last month we topped out at 2.8. So we got a good jump there. We're getting stronger. We're getting stronger every day. Total characters collected, 212. Last month we were at 202. So, you know, we're improving. That's 10 more tunes. That's 10 more peeps that we got to the collection. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it rolling forward. Characters at maximum star rank is 4. You know, not a super impressive stat, but we had 2 last time. So once again, progress is being made. All-time arena rank, 39. Again, not super important, but the last time we were here, we were maxed out at 62 and we were having difficulty getting anywhere beyond that. The difference is now we have, as you can see up there in the picture, we have our own 2099. So we're now on equal footing with more people. We're able to push a little bit harder in the arena, get a couple more cores, man. It's all good. The character for June is, lo and behold, 2099. So we're going to get ours a little bit stronger. And if you are now starting the game, he's a decent character. He's not going to change your world, but he's strong. He's fast. He has a stun, I believe. So it's a good time, right? It's a good time to start the game. You can focus on a little bit of the spider verse. If you could get a hold of that Spider Weaver, it might be hard. I don't know how you would do it now at this point in the game. Him and Spider Weaver together make an excellent combo. But if you're just starting, he is a decent character to invest in. They're going to give him to you. You'll be able to do some damage, keep people under control, and we'll start building from there. Just let me know. Let's talk a little bit, add some stuff to the comments. We can communicate. We'll get you built up. We'll get you a nice, strong, solid base of a team, get you built up so you too can make progress free to play. Here's our invaders. We stopped at level 70 just because that's where we were at the time when they came out. We got them all to gear tier 13. They're doing well. They're punching holes in, obviously, in Ultimus. And they're doing work, as we saw before, in the Doom raid. Great team. Great team. Our Masters of Evil. I don't know if we put any more power into them. Maybe a little bit for the Nova event. I'm trying to remember if we had to go back and juice up Moonstone just a tad. But hey, they're working out good. They're doing fine as is right here. I would like to get more power in my Ultron. We just got to get a couple more people up so we can get into that next part of Dark Dimension and get some more Ultron. All right, the Nowhere team. So this is what's happening now. This is what's happening this month. And we got Nova. As you can see, we got Nova. Right, with this, there was that scoring issue. There was that scoring issue. We wasn't going to get them. So thank you, Scopely, 100%. Thank you, Scopely, for making that happen, for giving the cats that made it through. Right, I got that 450K on the main. And like many people, right, you get distracted. Holiday mode was going on. Didn't really go back and try to get a good hit on the next one because I thought it was good, right? I thought it was good. I had the 450K, so I wasn't going super hard on the leaderboard because it's baby gig. I know I'm not getting super high. And it came out there was no rewards. So Scopely, thank you so much, for real, 100%. Thank you for working with the community. Thanks for doing the right thing. And let's talk, man. Let's talk in the future. Let's see if we can keep this stuff going. Really anxious to see what the next legendary character is like, how that's going to work. And we'll see how the trend goes, whether it's easier or harder to unlock. But we're off to a great start, right? We're off to a great start. We got the legendary for this team. Korg is the monthly event character. So at the end of the month, we're definitely going to get him. Now it's just a matter of connecting the dots on the in-between. So we do have a little bit of Cosmo and a little bit of Korg. So I've decided that if I'm at about 6,000 cores, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop a orb until I build back up to 6,000. So that's what we did with those characters. So hopefully we'll be able to unlock Cosmo coming up in a couple of days here, and we'll see what happens. It looks free to play friendly. I'm curious to see how it's gonna work with my roster though. It might be a little tough with Baby Gid's roster. We will have to check it out and see. Let's take a peek at where we are with the Horsemen themselves. Obviously, we have Red Hulk already. And yes, we did indeed get Archangel. So that's 2. We got 2 of 4 Horsemen unlocked. When Rogue comes back again, we should be able to grab her just on the bare minimum. Really excited. Looking forward to seeing how that's going to play into the viability of the roster. Looking at the individual Horsemen teams, here's Darkhold. Again, I don't do Wizards, so it is what it is, but this is what I got. The Gamma Squad. So not a whole lot of change there from last time. We just haven't been able to work on them. We haven't had time or resources to do that, but we got a lot of shards. Again, I want to see how strong they are. We know they're strong in the late game, so how strong can they be here in this early to mid game? We have them all unlocked and we're ready. We just need an opportunity to build. They're not number 1 on my priority list, but they're high. They're high up there, so we'll see if we can get to them in the near future. Next up, the Unlimited X-Men. So this is where we're at. Again, not a ton of difference from what we saw last time when we get Rogue. Once again, going to be super excited. Super excited when we get Rogue. We'll have that whole team, another Horseman team ready. One of the strongest teams in the game. Really looking forward to what's coming up next, y'all. Really looking forward to it. And finally, the Death Seed team. So this team is basically ready. You see, we don't have Magneto unlocked, but as you saw last time, we got a plan for that. We're going to be able to unlock him. Shouldn't be an issue. And then we'll have the Death Seed team ready. I think this is going to be my priority. After we power up whoever the newest characters is, then we'll flip back and start working on Death Seed. Because we got into the Doom Raid, y'all. We got into the Doom Raid. We just got to now figure out how often we want to do it. And I don't have a mutant team. I don't have a mutant team. This is the Mutant Raid team right now. So that's the way I'm going to go. Then I'll be able to pretty much, I think, right? We're going to try to get some video next time we do it. I think we're going to be able to finish off an entire lane by ourselves. It's going to be awesome. The Alliance is making progression. It's really good times, y'all. It's really good times. In fact, kabam! Look at that, man. Doom 1 first strike, 30%. We got it. Right? Hats off. Hats off to the Legends of No Cap. You guys have been pushing. They've been working hard. We've been talking, organizing, strategy, and we got it done. This was our 3rd attempt. And we made it happen. The first time that was on me. I started up Doom 1, not the first strike. Doom 1 has ISO requirements. I did not realize that, so we weren't able to progress. Second time, there were some communication issues. People were going the wrong way. They weren't going in the right way in the lanes. Right? We talked about it. We took some pictures. Third time, Shazam. Got it done. Super proud of y'all, man. Let's just keep it going. All right. One last little piece of information. As you see, it says I ranked number 4. Okay. I'm not the 4th strongest member in the Alliance. So again, the reason why we're making these videos and talking like this is because you can build a successful roster free to play. You can do that without spending money, right? It's just building the right teams at the right time for the right reasons. And that's how you progress. You already saw the Invaders, right? They're for the skill portion. And now this is the Rebirth team. This is one of my favorite teams in the game. It's been doing great. It's for the bio section. Easily can get it done. Right here with what you see, easily can get it done. This is Doom we're talking about. Easily can get through the bio lanes in Doom number 1. Tech. This is where we had a little bit of trouble, right? But that's why you have a team around you. It wasn't just one person. It's all of us punching through in that particular area. It was rough, right? We got Kang, Ultron, Kestrel. They did well, I believe. I think I went with Hulkbuster and Iron Man initially, and then we were going to phase in Shuri. Actually, scratch that. I took out Ultron. I did not use Ultron. I used Shuri to get the defense up and try to keep some type of healing going. And yes, we used Iron Man, we used Hulkbuster, Kang, and Kestrel for the damage. And we did well, right? It wasn't automatic. My characters aren't super strong. There's not a whole lot of synergy there, but they were able to slowly chug and punch through. I don't think I had any danger of dying. I have that video for at least one node. We'll see if we can throw it up. I don't believe I was in danger of dying, but it definitely didn't have the stopping power that you think it would. I would need to put a little bit more power into those characters to be wholly successful. This is what my Bionic Avengers look like. We didn't power up any more of the characters. Again, now people are saying, well, Bionic Avengers is outdated. They're not good in the incursion raids. Well, bro, you got to think about where you are in the game. This account is nowhere near incursion raids, and Bionic Avengers are the best tech raid team that exists. So it's worth consideration for me building them, right? I got to go through Doom 1, 2, 3, and then get to incursion. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that anytime soon. So we might invest in them. Again, Death Seed is probably where I'm going to go first, and then I'll come back to the tech since that was the next most difficult area. We'll see where we're at by then. Maybe there'll be a new team out. Maybe there won't. Either way, they're still strong and they're a good team for the mid game. For the Mystic section, we went with the Eternals, Cersei and Icarus. And then we went with the new warriors of Dagger, Deathpool, and Cloak. That's what I have been using in the late game, at the end game on Big Gid's account. That's what got through Doom Raid number 3. That's what I'm still trying to poke my way through. It's not working as good, but I'm using it to poke my way through the incursion. So it'll definitely work on Doom 1. And it did. It worked beautifully, worked swimmingly. If someone is to get eliminated, I don't have to spend charges. I can pop in that Weaver and we can just keep going. Here is my mutants. And again, as you can see, there's not a lot of synergy there. I got Gambit, he's good, but he can't do it by himself. Probably gonna be bringing up Dazzler. I haven't tried the Firestar because we just got her recently, but there's not a lot here, and that's why I'm struggling in mutant. So that will cause me then to pivot, I believe, to Death Seed, get them up and running. Then I shouldn't have any problems on the mutant lanes. All right, so we talked about raids. So what about Crucible? Quicksilver, still don't have them. Still don't have them unlocked on a baby account. I'm not high enough in Crucible to be getting shards for them just yet. We are in silver number 3. My rating is 794. So we just kind of got in there. We're just above the demotion level. We went up last Crucible round, so we got to see if we can keep moving forward. We got a lot of ground to cover. It says we got to get to 795 to get the promotion. Excuse me, 975 to get the promotion to gold 1. Then the Quicksilver shards will begin to drop. So we got our work cut out for us. We'll see what it takes. We'll see if we're able to get it done in the near future. Here's my Thanos. Since we're talking about, we'll get to the next game mode. We're talking about war now. And the new temporary effects bolster Thanos and the Black Order. So this is mine. I do have him unlocked, but you see he's at level 1. There's no point in me investing in him as a war character. He's not going to help me on offense. He'll be on war defense, which is the lowest on the order of events, the lowest priority for me. But I suppose we should take a look at him, and that's what I have. In like manner, here's the Black Order. Same deal, level 1. Not really, not that they wouldn't do good on defense, but they're not worth me putting the investment in, right? War defense is the lowest priority. So that's just my 2 cents, right? If your account looks like mine, you probably have other priorities first to take care of than war defense. Besides, that Ebony Maw is very difficult to get. He's a legendary character. Let's check out the requirements real quick. So yeah, just to get to the next level of Ebony Maw, I need 4 Inhumans at 2 stars, plus Black Bolt, who is also a legendary character. So it's a double legendary to try to get a hold of. All right, these are my Inhumans. So all right, I got them all at 2 stars, but I can't go into the zone because I don't have Black Bolt. So again, just to get Ebony Maw unlocked, to put him on war defense, that's a lot of investment. That's not what you want to do. That's not a good use of your resources, so I'm not going to do it. Kree minions. Only reason why we're looking at this is because I can get a little bit more power into Nick Fury. I'm missing out on that Kree Oracle and the Kree Reaper. To get to that next step, let's see what we would have to do to get them. Kree Reaper, farmable. So I can go into the node and get a couple more of them. If I remember to do it, that's the problem. I don't remember to do it. And we could get that one taken care of, get that up to 5 stars for my Fury. However, there is no way to farm the Oracle. So I would just have to hope that they showed up in the raid store, I guess, if I remember to look for them. And if I remember to click on them, because, you know, I'm kind of programmed not to click on Kree minions. But if I remember, then I could do that. Or maybe he'll pop up in one of the orbs or something like that. But there's no clear way to get him. So that kind of will stymie my progress as far as making more, getting my Nick Fury stronger. This is one of those points, right? Not to beat a dead horse, as they say, but this is one of those points that we need to be mindful of. So late game players, I know you don't want Kree minion shards. I don't want Kree minion shards on Big Gid, but we have to find a way to allow the newer players to get a hold of some of this stuff. The last campaign thing that they did with the invaders, that was a good way to do it, but still further progression is going to be needed. So how are we going to do that? How are we going to make it so the new and mid-game players can progress by not giving too much at the same time, too much boredom and too much trash to the end-game players? It's a conundrum. I would definitely like to hear your comments and thoughts on the matter, because it's permanent, right? And you want new players to come to the game. They need a way to progress, and they need this stuff that we don't want at the end game. So how do we make a compromise? What are some ideas, thoughts, and suggestions to make everybody happy? Quick peek at my Underworld team. I haven't moved on them at all. They are a war team. I'm thinking about them. They're good. Just letting you know, they're still on my mind. Haven't put any more power into them yet, though. Still on the war theme, Wakanda. Again, progress has been paused. Want to put more power into them as an offensive war team, but they're not super high. I do want to get to them soon, though. And, of course, the Young Avengers. Again, haven't put any power into them, but they're still viable in the end game. People are still using them, so they'll be a good team. If you don't have any other direction and you're new, all these characters are free to play early in the game. So go ahead and go after your Young Avengers if you don't have another direction. So as always, this is our path to success, man. This is how we've been doing it. One, you just want to have fun. You build for your campaign, for your arena, your raid, your crucible, offense, your war, offense, and then you start putting in defensive teams after that, right? You need one team for campaign, one team for arena. When you get to Doom, it's 5 teams for raid, 6 teams for crucible, 10 teams or more for war. So that's the area in order of progression. That's how you're going to get the most success, but make sure you have fun doing it. We haven't really talked about campaigns. I'm stuck here in Doom War 4-4. It wants only hero mutants, and as we've seen earlier, right, I'm weak in that area. So again, if we just filter by hero mutant, that's what I got. It's even worse than my standard mutant roster. I haven't tried the Firestar yet. I need to keep that in mind. I need to give it a shot, give it a swing, see if we can do it. So maybe she'll make a difference. We can progress. I don't know. I'll give it a shot later today if I can remember to do it, because otherwise I haven't been doing it. I haven't been building for that because I didn't have a successful, right? There was no clear path to success. Building up a bunch of weak characters aren't going to do me any good. So once Rogue comes out, I know we can get it done. Maybe again, Firestar, maybe she'll make the difference. I'll try. Here's Arena, right? Campaigns in Arena. So that's my team that we're using right there. According to whenever I was playing the other day, we're at rank 68. It's coming along. And this is the power level that we're working with. 445,000. They're all gear tier 13, as you can see at the bottom there. And again, they're able to usually get me up into the top 50-ish. So it's working out. I'm running now into, again, it's still the speed meta. So now I'm starting to run into Emma Frost. And I don't have enough speed to overcome Emma. I'm gonna have to play around with it a little bit and see what we can do. Because the whole point is who goes first, right? I need my Weaver to go first, stun the opposing Weaver, and that's how we win. When it comes to war, we're in Platinum 1. Those are the rewards that come along with that. To get to Platinum 2, we need to get up to 400 trophies. So that seems doable. We'll see if we can get that done in the next month here. Real quick, MSF Player Voice. If you're not a part of it, man, please come check it out. Please come check out the Discord. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Right now, they want to talk to new players, right? You have an opportunity to help guide the direction of the game. Okay, you have an opportunity to get involved in discussion that can help you as the new player, right? We talked about earlier, people are making decisions at the end game that are negatively impacting you at the early game. So you have to explain why that is. All right, we need you to come and talk about, well, what's good, what's working, what's not working. Okay, don't come in and say Scopely sucks or this game sucks. That's not what we want. That's me saying that. I don't know, maybe they want you to come in and say that. This isn't something I started, but I generally find that information is not helpful. The information that is helpful is, hey, problem, this is what I'm facing, solution, A, B, C, D. This was a communication that was sent out by Sevi. If you haven't seen it yet, all right, she tried to send it out to as many alliances as possible. They're looking for people with less than 1 year of playing time in the game. So again, this is not an alliance. This is a Discord discussion server. They need information. All right. This is how you help steer the game. So people are mad at the game right now. They're mad about a thing, but right, it's easy to just say a bunch of 4-letter words and say Scopely's stupid. Right? That's easy. So come on in, get involved in some of the discussions. Let's see what we can do to help out. So we've made a lot of strides over the past 6 months. A lot of strides, right? We got AI making strides. They gave me some baby gids. I don't know, man. Some of them look cool. Some of them look a little weird. But still, man, it's the progression. That's what it's all about. Thank you guys for participating. Please leave a comment. Let's talk about how we get better. I want to hear about your goals. If you got questions on how to improve your account, right? We can help with that. We can help answer that. Yo, it's the summertime, man. Make sure you get outside, get some of that fresh air, go for a run, go for a walk, go for a jog, go to the park, go touch some grass, baby. Take it easy. Peace.